Hello and welcome to a Blaseball Statistical History, a look at the San Francisco Lovers development across the discipline era. We meet the San Francisco Lovers in Season 1 with their slogan, "Let's go all the way." They have one strong player in the lineup, with the rest at least consistent, but the rotation is empty of stars. The Lovers have a poor start to the era, finishing bottom of their division and 18th in the league. This only gets worse, as in Season 2 they come last overall, and set a low win record that won't be worsted for 3 seasons. Being one of the bottom 4 teams, they receive 4th strike for the next season, and they also win 2 blessings, improving the team by 8% and maxing out Kichiro Guerra's hitting stats. These blessings see a substantial improvement for the team, and their performance reflects it, as they shoot to the top of their division and sit 4th in the league. They qualify for the postseason, making it to round 2 before losing to the Millennials. The Lovers face 2 incinerations, as Sanford Garner replaces Paul Barnes and Kennedy Meh replaces Miguel Javier. There is more bad news, as Kichiro Guerra has an allergic peanut reaction. All of these events have weakened the team, especially the second spot of the lineup. In Season 4, the team aim for the middle, finishing 3rd in their division and joint 10th overall. In the election, they improve the pitching of their weakest pitchers. This blessing, alongside the alternate decree, means that the Lovers now have a fairly good rotation, but alternating Kichiro has destroyed the opening of the lineup. That is not enough to stop the team though, as they rocket up to the top of the league and straight into the postseason, where they make it to round 2 again before being beaten by the Firefighters. During the season, the rotation is reverbed, and Don Mitchell becomes the first and only player of the discipline era to experience individual reverberations. They also get a yummy peanut reaction. Then the Lovers move into the Wild High division. The team look a tiny bit stronger, but the new division makes things harder for the Lovers, and they come 3rd in it, but still joint 6th in the league. In the postseason, they are knocked out in round 1 by the Jazz Hands. A feedback swap sees Sigmund Castillo head to the Sunbeams, and in return send over Alexander Horn, and there are 2 positive blood rains. The feedback was a disadvantage for the team. Maintaining their standing in Season 7, the Lovers come joint 4th in the league, a position they share with 5 other teams. In the postseason, they make it all the way to the final, before losing to the Mexico City Wild Wings. Theo King has an allergic peanut reaction, and there are 2 negative to 1 positive blood rains. The Lovers win a blessing, ordering their lineup by most idolized, but also get shame due to the Fridays. The new lineup order focuses the power towards the opening, which could be an improvement. But it would appear it is not, as the Lovers match their Season 1 standings at 18th. Blood rain is against them, as there are more negative activations, but being bad means party time, and the team gets 7 boosts. This gives a slight improvement across the team. And there is a slight improvement in play, as the Lovers move up to 12th in the league. Kennedy Meh does have an allergic peanut reaction, but then they are feedback to the Wild Wings in exchange for Nan. There are also 3 party time boosts. In the election, the team win a blood type, becoming Charming. They are protected from 5th base by the Crabs, but they will have shame due to the Flowers. Season 9 opened for the Lovers in a dramatic game against the Jazz Hands, resulting in a phenomenon called Crover Time. In the 12th inning of the game, Alexander Horn was chased from the pitch by birds, which should have ended the half inning due to being the Lovers' 3rd out. Yet mysteriously, the Lovers were able to take 21 additional turns at bat, collecting 16 outs before the half inning ended when Helga Moreno was caught stealing bases. The Lovers had managed to score 7 runs in this time, and they kept all of them, which gave them the win in this game. With their new charm modification, which means they may be able to convince their opponents to fail, the team is in a stronger position. They also get Siphon, Fire Eater and Friend of Crows modifications for Knight Erlacher, Ortiz Lopez, and Milo Brown. Season 10 is good for the Lovers, as they finish second in their division and joint third in the league. They make it to round 2 of the postseason, where they are beaten by the Crabs. During the season, they have an equal number of positive and negative blood rains. In the election, they attempt to steal Montgomery Bullock, but so do the Fridays, resulting in the addition of Montgomery Mullock to the league. The Lovers also made a move, swapping into the Mild High and sending the Tigers back to replace them. As a result of the Shelled Ones' defeat, they gained Jalen Hotdog Fingers from the pods. The rotation is definitely stronger for the stolen player and the new addition. But the new division isn't easy sailing for the team, as they come third in it, placing at joint 11th overall. Black hole weather is in their favour, as they only allow their opponents to activate it once, but they don't manage to activate Sun 2 at all. In the election, they receive Judgment as their arcana. In the Discipline era, the Lovers faced 2 incinerations, both in the same season, as well as 2 feedbacks and 1 reverb. None of their players were shelled, and they only gained a player from the pods. They experienced 3 allergic peanut reactions and 1 yummy. 10 party time boosts, but Blood Rain saw 9 positive and 9 negative. The team played in 5 postseasons. Across the elections, they won 8 blessings, benefited from 2, and were affected by 2 more. In contrast to Season 1, the Lovers now have a strong rotation, whereas the lineup is lacking. It has power to open, but that is then unsupported. Thank you for joining me for another Blaxplanation. I'll be back with more Blaseball fun and facts soon, but until then, rejoice, play ball.